When Israel came out of Egypt, and the house of Jacob from among the strange people. That's an ancient chant which I've always loved, and those who sing church music have probably encountered and love it too. And it's called Tonus Peregrinus, and it goes from to. Peregrinus means wanderer, the traveller. It moves. It starts like that, and then it goes, moves into a different key. It modulates. It goes on a little journey. Mozart used it at the beginning of the Requiem, that very piece. Also, so did Allegri. And then it goes like that. That is here a modulation to the relative minor. A key is a set of notes. Don't go away if you don't understand this. Don't go away if it sounds too easy. I'm just going to explain a way of explaining modulations and keys. Here we are, that set of notes, including that B flat. If we play the same note starting down here, there's a minor scale using the same notes. So one is F major, one is its relative minor. And you may say, what am I doing now? I'm playing a chord in F major. I'm playing a selection of the notes of F major, socially distanced, and then a selection of the notes of D minor, 2 meters apart. When music travels like that, we call it modulation. Now, some might say that I'm obsessed with the genius of the Lennon-McCartney Yesterday. Yesterday, it starts off, and then it goes, all my troubles seem so far away. Oh, the same thing. So it's modulated to the relative minor, but straight away. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Goes straight into D minor. Brilliant, a brilliant moment. Also, Beethoven Spring Sonata. Just the first 4 bars, glancing on the relative minor once again. And again, it's F to D minor. Bernstein in Tonight from West Side Story.
Tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away. Tonight, there's only you tonight. What you are, what you do, what you say.
Today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right. For here you are, and what was just a word is a start tonight.
Amazing. He goes, that chord is absolutely beautiful, and that's for another talk. And suddenly to C major. So he's gone from this set of notes to this set of notes in a very quick time. And we do find it quite a jolt, but it's a very pleasant jolt. Now, amazingly, Bernstein not only wrote musicals, not only wrote oratorios, but he also conducted. And some of his greatest conducting was of Mahler. At the end of Mahler 8, anyone that knows Mahler 8 knows the Alles Vergängliche, where there is an amazing set of modulations within the first minute. That's after this huge symphony has almost reached the end. We just get the chorus singing E flat major. So here we are. This is E flat major. And it works, but it's amazing, it's strange. As I play the opening, watch my fingers, and you will see that with each new strange chord, there is at least one note in common. We love to preserve one note in common, 1 foot on the home ground. 1 foot in Eden still I stand and look across the other land. You may know that wonderful poem by Edwin Muir, set amazingly by Nicholas Moore. And then we have now a D flat major. Really unexpected, but logical in its own way. And then amazing, very, very powerful indeed. People talk about this passage in the Matthew Passion as being J.S. Bach's 2 most extraordinary bars. But I feel they wouldn't be the same without the modulation in the previous bar. It's a really wrenching, wonderful, sudden, exciting modulation using a 3rd inversion dominant 7th, for those who'd like to know, representing a sudden, startling conversion. And also, notice the wonderful cuddly chord he uses for Jesus. Clever clogs amongst you will notice that I've transposed it down a 3rd so as not to inflict my top B flat on you. So it went like this. But the centurion and they that were with him, keeping watch over Jesus, when they saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, that chorus which I played at the end is truly this was the Son of God. And they all sing together, truly this must have been the Son of God. But the moment which is so amazing is the things that were done. This moment, that they fear it greatly. So it goes from this. They fear it greatly, saying, and then still it doesn't get to that F major chord. Until there. And then it's all over. Mozart had become a great admirer of Bach's music during his early years in Vienna. On a later occasion, the choir of St. Thomas's Church in Leipzig, where Bach had been cantor, performed Bach's motet Singet dem Herrn, while Mozart was there listening with his father. Mozart found out where the 8-part books were and copied out the whole thing, and then knew exactly how it went. One of my favourite passages of all time is the opening of the Requiem. There's a bit in the middle that goes like this. And instead of that, he goes so that he can do those beautiful suspensions. And I had a theory that he put it in later. I'm pleased to say I got the facsimile and you can see it smudged out at that point, because he did do the more mundane, but then decided. So listen to how it all fits in. And then in come the chorus, is the beginning of one of the great pieces of music. There are just 7 modulations, and there are hundreds more. Every piece you look at has some good modulations in it. But that was an introduction to a few of the greatest ones.